On Monday, I told you that patterns were going to show up even after you found the key, even after you know better. And I told you why. That pattern was created in utero. It has been deepening your entire life. And it's not going to disappear just because you became aware of it last Tuesday. And by the end of this video, you'll understand the exact moment that shifted everything for me. And you will have a clear, practical way to meet your own old patterns with choice instead of judgment. Now, I want to walk you through that pivotal moment, that moment that changed everything for me. When the old pattern showed up again, after I had been in practice for a while, I had a choice. I could react to it. I could spiral into the frustration, the judgment of myself, decide that this was never going to work, and go right back into my brainchild, completely disempowering myself. Or I could respond to it. And the day I made the sacred choice to respond instead of react, everything shifted because responding meant pausing. Responding meant observing. Responding meant curiosity. Responding means getting curious instead of getting consumed. It means stepping into the observer position and saying, oh, there it is. I see it. I know what that is. And I have a choice about what happens next. It's empowerment. Even if you just feel into that, I have a choice to decide what to do next. That's empowerment, not absence of the pattern, but the presence of choice when the pattern arrives. If this resonates with you, I would love to hear your experience in the comments. What does it look like for you in your life to respond instead of reaction? Every single time you make that choice, every single time you respond instead of react, you are walking that new neural pathway deeper. You are building something real consciously, not just living. You are creating a new way of being that is grounded in presence, in curiosity, your sacred home. So the next time the old pattern shows up, I want you to take a nice deep breath. I want you to resist the urge to judge yourself. I want you to get curious instead, because this is not a setback. This is practice. This is exactly where the work happens. Not in the easy moments when everything feels clear and spacious, but in the hard moments when the old familiar groove is pulling you back. That is where your sacred power of choice resides. Right there in that moment when the old pattern shows up and you choose consciously and deliberately to respond instead of react, that choice is everything. If you have not already, subscribe so that you don't miss what's coming next time, we're going to dive deeper into what it actually looks like to live from your sacred home. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, and thank you for watching. Much love.